Hey everyone, welcome to Friday Night Live number 186, Sit and Spin number 14 with Katie of Katie's Been Yarnified. So welcome everybody. It started on YouTube officially. So welcome. We have a bunch of people here already. We have Angela Wright, Jen's Hobby Nook, Mimi Loves Crochet, Mimi Tammy. She says, I'm leaving my two thumbs, family visiting, will watch replay. I received my hand spun gorgeous twinkle fibers today. Beautiful. Can't wait to crochet again. She's been having problems with her vision.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And surprise, Mimi Tammy. One of the Hanks was gifted from GanniJo to her. So she got two of those Hanks.
Sweet.
We have Mama Winch, aka Mary Ann. She says, good evening, all y'all. Hugs to each and every one. We have Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. She says, hello, everyone. We have Kim G, and we have Diane Major, and Yarn Barf. She says, GrannyDee raid. We have GrannyDee in the house. She says, Squirrel raid. Hey, Crystal. Well, welcome in, GrannyDee. You have a package on the way. It's in a black poly mailer bag. It's your hand spun yarn that you won. So be on the lookout for that. Welcome in Kimberly Otterson and MichelleJ, CrochetingDogMom. She says, happy Friday, everyone. Hope there are fun plans, not places, in the works for the holiday weekend. Hey, that I guess would work. Fun places to go.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. We have Flower Tammy. Welcome in. And Zoila. Welcome in, Zoila. Everybody just saying hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
And then my chat just jumped. Diane Major says, Katie, my sweet friend, defied. So good to see you.
Hi, you too. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, I can't see the chat when my phone's on my wheel. So,
welcome in, Kendra.
Hellmans.
Bridget says, I'm dyeing cotton yarn for a friend as I listen. My love to all.
Oh, awesome.
Welcome in GanniJo. She says, hello, Crystal, Katie Bug, and all our yarny friends in the chat.
Aww.
We have Denise Lee, who's saying hi to GanniJo. And hi to Miss Pat from Diane Major. Mama was busy today, and so she's laying down taking a nap.
Oh, good. It always makes me happy when I hear she's napping because she doesn't nap or sleep very often, it seems like.
Yeah. She has insomnia, so I mean, it's hard. Let's see. Mama Winch says, Crystal made a market bag from that Love This Cotton I won from you, posted on my community tab. Love that stuff. Oh, I'll have to remember to go check that out.
That's awesome.
Okay, wrote myself a note so I don't forget. GanniJo says, I got my very first hand spun yarn by Katie today. Aww. Yay. Let's see. Diane Major says, going back to crocheting and listening. Welcome in, Dina Kabaz. And Arrow Lover Margie, welcome in. And Roseann Alexander, she says, hi, everyone. Lutz says Miracle Whip.
Mm-hmm.
If you all don't know, there is a friendly feud between Katie and Kendra. One likes Miracle Whip. One likes what do you like, Katie? Hellman's?
Hellman's and Chuck
Yeah.
is Dukes. Team Dukes.
Yeah. So that's the little, it's just a joke between them.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, we have Heidi here. Positively Yarntastic with Heidi. Hello, hello. Welcome in.
Hi, Heidi.
Oh, my chat just jumped again. Let's see. We have Scraptastic Crocheter. Welcome in. I believe her name is Amanda, correct?
I'm going to start spinning. So let me know if the wheel's too loud while you're chatting with people. Like while you're, you know.
Okay. My Aunt Dill is doing well as far as I know.
Did she ever get her a TV?
Yes, she did.
Good.
Thank you so much, Kendra. She just gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, Kendra. Warning, screaming goat. Thank you so much, Kendra. Let me scroll back up a little. Let's see. We have Mandy Longbunt. Actually, I need to write Kendra down first. Thank you so much, Kendra. All right, we have Mandy Longvine. We'll do a Mew. We have Michelle Plays Hooky. Oh, I didn't mean to push cat fight. I meant to push purr. Oops.
Don't wake Joey up. He's soundly sleeping behind me.
I don't know how you pronounce that. Hey, Lex. Helix? Maybe? Hey, Lex. It's probably Helix. Stitchcraft.
Congrats to the new members. That's awesome. Is that a purr or a snore?
That's a purr. It goes on forever. Debbie Walker. And Deidre. Peace, love, and crochet with Deidre.
Aw, Deidre.
We will do Amanda. Okay, I was right.
Oh, awesome.
I thought so. I knew you loved the screaming goat, Kendra. Ooh. Warning from Nightbot to Zoila. Don't type in all caps. She goes, sorry, Nightbot.
Don't apologize to them.
Jen says things are right in the world. Zoila in trouble with Nightbot.
Yeah.
And we have Barry, Storms, Radios, and Cats. He says, Rumi! Crystal, hello! Welcome in, Barry.
Rumi.
And GanniJo says, blanket, hello to everyone I missed. Slow one thumb typer, and the chat is jamming. So how is everybody today? As y'all can tell, I'm feeling a lot better than Tuesday.
Huh?
I said, as y'all can tell, I'm feeling a lot better than Tuesday when I went
What
live.
was going on Tuesday?
I have no idea. My food stomach and my intestines.
Oh, yes,
just
that's
was
right.
Not happy.
That's right. I couldn't
But
remember
later
if
that
your
evening,
back
I
was
took
hurting
the
or.
charcoal, and that helped. I don't know. It just absorbed whatever was making me feel a little. Me too.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah. Jen's Hobby Nook says, Katie, the colors are beautiful.
They are, aren't they?
I see like a aqua right now, or green or
yeah,
something.
actually, I can, hang on a second. Actually, hang on. So yeah, it's maroon, teal, and like an aqua. This is fiber that Michi ordered, and she wanted these colors, and I had Tara from Tara Fibers do a custom dye up for her. So
very pretty.
Yeah, they turned out nice. Although teal is, I feel like it's hard. Teal is one of those colors that's really difficult to photograph, you know?
Yes.
It either wants to really pick up on the blue or really pick up on the green.
Yes.
But
that
it's not, I don't know how it's showing up here, or right now, but.
Well, when you just showed the little ball, I could tell it looked tealish.
Okay, cool.
Everybody is saying, wow, beautiful, very pretty, very nice, pretty. Barry wants to know how you're doing, and he says hello to everybody.
How I'm doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, it's like I feel, I'm adjusting to getting back to kind of my normal schedule for a while. Like right after Easter, my brother and his family were in town visiting, and then I got like strep throat, which was like a flashback because I used to get that all the time when I was little. And then my parents were out of town, so I was like house sitting and cat sitting for them. So I've just been kind of busy. And we had that crazy tornado while they were gone. So,
yeah.
That was so bizarre. It was so bizarre.
Let's see. Barry says, glad you feel better. I can look at you and tell you feel better. I know. Even Violetta, my neighbor, came over later that day, and she goes, I can tell you don't feel good by your eyes.
Yeah, I feel like you can always tell in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
When your back is really bothering you, I can hear it in your voice too.
Yeah. It's hard. It's kind of hard to hide when you're in pain, though,
Yeah.
Certain things people are able to kind of mask, but certain things you can either just see it on their face or tell by their voice when they're not feeling good or in pain. Dina is working on her hippy dippy poncho. That is a new crochet event that Dee is hosting. Dee of Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. And Yarn Barb has been a member for 19 months.
Oh,
she
that's
says,
awesome.
hi, Crystal and Katie. Thank you so much, Christy. Barry says, oh no, I'm sorry. Strep is nasty stuff.
It was. I'm almost 50 years old, and I had my mom come over here and sit with me. At one point, she stood up, and I thought she was leaving, and I was laying on the couch, and I literally grabbed onto her leg to keep her there. I was like, don't leave me.
I've had a couple of days like those where, like I needed needed my mama or my mom
It's like,
or
will you
somebody.
stroke my hair, please?
Barry says, yes. Did you see where Kentucky was slammed by tornadoes last week? I remember hearing about it.
Yeah,
Welcome
I
in,
think
Michelle Plays Hooky. Kendra Lutz just gifted you your membership.
I think they must have, I don't know if they happened on the same day as the one that touched down here in the city, but I think it might have been. In fact, they might have gotten stronger as they were moving towards Kentucky.
Aww. GanniJo says, Ava graduated today and I cried happy tears. And then I had very exciting last minute visitors. That was so amazing. It was my first time meeting one of our Yarny community friends. Aww.
Awesome.
Welcome in, Darcia.
Hey, Darcia. Actually, that makes me curious. How many people in the chat have ever had a meetup and met someone from the yarn community in person before? I have.
I haven't.
You have not?
Not
okay.
Yet. Not yet. Oh, that's so cool. Hold on. There was another comment I wanted to. No. I wanted to welcome in Mama Gwen. Welcome in, Mama Gwen.
Hey, Gwen.
And Michelle Plays Hooky says, thank you, Kendra. And let's see. GanniJo met Marie and Moses of Fantastic Fibers. They stopped by on their way to Houston. Oh, that's awesome. Dina says, I have not. Marianne Mama Winch has not. Oh, Rosalie. Yeah, I know the Rosalie. Flower Tammy has met Rosalie.
I don't think I know Rosalie.
Oh, what's her channel name? Let's see. Kendra says she's working on bouquet blanket and cardigan. Barry says, I can honestly say I have not met anyone in the yarn community, but if I could, I'd meet Katie and Crystal. Have you met anybody out of the gardening community?
I thought you were supposed to be on your way here. Walking.
Bringing baked goods, remember?
Yes, I remember. I don't know if he does.
Angela Wright has not. She says, not me. Jen
Okay.
Bobby Nook says, I have not. Oh, she don't have a channel anymore. Did she have the short black hair? Heavier set a little bit. Maybe glasses, or maybe no glasses. Don't remember. But I think I know who you're talking about. Kendra says, I have met 2 people from Facebook on Mikey's group, and then we started our crochet group. Okay, awesome.
Nice.
Christy says, I have not, but I had some meetups from my Lady Trucker group, the Lady Truckers Network. Some gals met up and became best friends. I was so happy that I was able to bring the Lady Truckers together.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Oh, Flower Tammy has met Lynette from Charmed Grammy.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Flower Tammy. I think that was her. Who I'm thinking of. didn't know she got rid of her channel. She was in with the I think like the first or second year she did like Christmas in July fairies maybe. I don't remember. I know I found a lot of people through that. Barry says, be right back. Need to take some pictures of the flowers in my yard. And no, I haven't met any YouTubers yet. Darcy is telling Zoila she found Angie's treasures in my spam, but I'm still looking for yours. I have over 4 in my spam. That's so strange. How sometimes emails will go to spam.
Yeah.
Flower Tammy says Lynette used to live in Ohio. Ah. That's what I thought. I thought so. Flower Tammy says, yes, that's how I met them, was Christmas in July fairies. Is Dana Wonderlust still doing that? 4,000? Not just 4. It was over 4,000 in her spam folder. Wow. I think she does, Dina. Or she used to. Dina's asking if Flower Tammy lives in Ohio. I think so. Hi, Truly Amazing. Welcome in.
Hey, Truly Amazing.
Oh, okay. So Dana's not doing the Christmas in July fairies anymore. Okay.
Hey, Crystal.
Yeah.
Well, and everyone else too, but I specifically wanted to show Crystal. So I still have to put eyes on it, and you can barely see the nose, but I did a micro crochet kitty.
Hold on. Let me make your screen bigger so we can actually kind of see that. Oh my goodness, that is so cute.
It's just a little no-sew pattern that I found, but it doesn't have a tail, but I think I'm going to make my own tail for it. And I don't know if you can tell that I put a little pink nose on it.
Yes.
I just need to do little eyes, and I'd like to do little whiskers, but I don't think I have a sewing needle small enough. But isn't that so cute?
Yes, it is.
In the picture on the pattern, the lady just has like 20 of them in her hand like that. They're just all teeny tiny, and I just was like, I had to make one because I thought it was adorable.
Aww. It is. It's very cute.
Cute little kitty. I've been missing crochet so much. When I was going over to my folks, I was able to crochet because their cats don't attack the yarn like mine do.
Jen's Hobby Nook says, adorable, Katie.
Thanks. Felt good to crochet again.
I sat down today and made that dress.
Oh, and that is just darling. Absolutely darling.
I had started on it last night, and I think I was just too tired because I kept having to rip it out. I was doing it a different way completely. I was starting at the neckline, going back and forth and trying to make armholes, and that was not working out. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put this down and tackle it tomorrow. So that's what I did and finished it.
Oh, it just
welcome in, Sally
so
Stevens.
Cute.
Kim is saying, Katie, did you show Crystal your white kitten?
Oh, did I show you, Crystal?
I don't think so.
The little white, oh my gosh. Well, actually, okay, I'll have to, so when I go over to my parents next, I I brought my LED French fry phone stand over to my parents so I wouldn't forget to get batteries from them, because my parents have just like tons of batteries. So I brought that and this little pencil sharpener I had over there because I needed batteries for those things. And the little kitty is in the box with the phone LED thing because I was trying to keep it away from my cats, like to not make it a toy of theirs. So I have to remember to grab those things when I go over there next. But oh my God, you've got to see this kitty. It is the cutest. Help remind me.
Okay.
My mom saw it, and at first she thought maybe I had done it for her because she has an all-white cat named Oliver, and I was like, no, mine. It even has little whiskers. It's so cute.
I think Dina and Flower Tammy are planning a meetup here.
Hey!
They're only about 45 minutes from each other, and they're like,
oh, yeah. You've got
Flower, dang it. Dina Cabaz says, I don't drive too far. And then Flower Tammy says, I'm in Medina. And then Flower Tammy says, what is too far? Is Ashland too far for you? No, I can go to Ashland. So I think they're planning a meetup.
Awesome.
Hi, Melanie J. Welcome in.
Mel J. Oh, Joey.
Uh-oh.
Joey. Oh, Joey. I don't want to spin your fur right now. Yeah, I'm not trying to spin your fur right now.
Yes, I did, Melanie J. I had a difficult time last night when I was trying to do it because, like I was saying, I don't know if you heard or not, but I was starting at the top. There was a bag o' day pattern I did years ago that I made a shirt out of, and I was trying to do something similar than that. Start at the collar and then do a couple of rows, make armholes, and that was not working for the doll dress. And I think I worked on it about an hour and a half last night. And I said, and I ripped it out like 4 or 5 times, maybe more. And I said, nope, I put it aside and ripped it out this morning, thought of a different way to do it. And that worked out. And I've already finished it. So, Bridget says, I met Cynthia and I've been recognized by someone who watches once. Awesome.
Oh, that's
Cynthia.
cool.
Is that, oh, what's her channel name? She does the Friday lives, like the movie thing, and the birthday shouts outs, and oh, what is her channel name? Cynthia something.
Oh, like Joyful Creations or something?
Yes, Joyful Creations.
Oh, sorry. That was a lot of movement there.
Yeah, Joey wants to spin too, Zoila says.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Good boy, Joey. Good boy.
Barry says, Rumi, I sent you some roses on WhatsApp.
Oh, you did? Thank you. I will go check. Well, not right now, but you know.
Kim says, did y'all ever see the lady that spins Angora right from her rabbit? They sit on her lap. No, I have never seen that before. Spins it straight off the rabbit?
I need to see it.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Interesting. Barry goes, that's just weird.
I think it's cool that the rabbits are chill enough that she can.
Yeah. Hi, Kristen F. Welcome in.
Hey, Kristen.
Zoila's laughing at Barry's comment. I can't even imagine spinning straight from the rabbit. I mean,
I know,
it boggles my mind. Would that like hurt its hair?
That's my thing. Is like, how do you do it without it being painful for the bunny? But obviously, if they're just sitting in her lap, chilling and letting her, it isn't that painful. Unless maybe she brushes it, brushes clumps of it and while they're sitting on her lap and then spins it while it's there, not necessarily like just grabbing it off the rabbit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Barry says, like, what are you left with? A bald bunny?
Like a bald bunny just with fur on its face and feet.
Be like what's one of those dogs? A poodle, like the little tufts around the ankles, and then the hair. I mean around the neck.
Yeah, we had a couple clients at the vet clinic I worked at that would bring their cats in for the lion cut, which is basically they were shaved completely bald, but they had fur around their heads and they had like little socks, like they had fur around their paw, like ankles and paws. Yeah. And then like a poof at the end of the tail.
Mama Gwen says she'd have to have some kind of puppy pad in her lap to keep them from peeing and pooping on her.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
Sally says, I think it's called rooming or ruing, ROOING.
Oh, hey, Sally.
Zoila says, crochet an outfit. And then Barry says, can you imagine if I did that to my cats? They would leave me.
Yeah, mine would too. Oh my God,
says,
that's
I
what
think rabbits shed a lot.
Someone needs to spin yarn right from the rabbit and then have someone crocheting with the yarn right from the person spinning the yarn.
Sally says it only takes the hair that is ready to be combing out.
Okay. I'm definitely going to look that up, though.
Yeah. Sally says, like sheep to shawl.
Mm-hmm. The sheep to shawl act. They could go on the road.
Zoila says, is that itchy? What itchy? The Angora or what Katie is spinning? Kendra says, I just posted a short a short from YouTube on your Facebook group. Okay. I will go check that out once the live is done. And then Jen posted a video in the chat. No, I have heard Angora is very soft. It's like a premium type fur.
It's almost like cashmere soft.
Yeah.
Maybe softer.
That's very high end priced, you know. That's what I was trying to think of. I am going to open this link on another tab. Mel J says, pretty spinning, Katie.
Thank you, MichelleJ.
Yeah, really, Zoila. I think, you know what, let me check. I know, where I buy my fiber, I know they sell Angora. Let me just check the price. I'm kind of curious now.
I spun some faux Angora once. Or no, was it faux Angora or faux cashmere? Now I can't remember. I think it may have had faux. I don't know. It was faux something. It was faux.
They have Angora comb top. Wow. Okay, 4 ounces of this stuff. I can get 2 hanks out of this. 4 ounces for 2 hanks is $29.80, almost $30 for 4 ounces.
Yeah.
And they don't even sell it in a 1 ounce. It's 4 ounce and 16 ounces.
The
whole pound is $107.30. And they're sold out. Holy. Wow. 4 ounces for $30. Okay, this goes to show the merino, the 23 micron merino that I get from them, 4 ounces I can get for $9.
Right. I think part of it is the collection process too. Like it has to be hand brushed off of them.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But is it, will they indicate the, like it, when you say Angora, are they, how do you know if they're talking about Angora sheep or Angora rabbit?
Let me go back to it and see. I just typed in Angora.
I feel like at one point I knew the answer to that, but I can't remember. Sally, do you know?
Okay, so when I scroll down to the description, it says incredibly soft. Our Angora is sourced from Europe and is super soft. Angora is considered to be a luxury fiber. The hair of the Angora rabbit is white or colored, also long and soft, with the rabbits being kept commercially for their fur fiber. Again, the fiber consists of short, fine hairs and long, spiky hairs. However, in this case, the long, spiky hairs are considered to be an advantage and produce pleasing effects in yarn and other articles, with the longer hair having a little fiber and taking dye a little differently to the fine hair also adds to the effect. The hair is combed and clipped every 3 months, then graded. The clean, long, best grade commands the highest price. White fiber is considered to be the most desirable. The fiber is luxurious, being whiter than any other natural fiber. Care of this fiber is an issue, as it is known to be the most effective fiber for felting and readily felts with little effort. Therefore, it is not cared for correctly, may result in felted garments. Approximately width is 1 inch. and it says the fiber length is 50 to 60 millimeters. Interesting.
What was 1 inch?
The width of it. Barry says, whoa, they can keep it.
The width.
Yeah. It's I guess like the roving strip that they have of it.
Oh,
The
okay.
width is an inch of it.
Okay.
All right. Let's catch up on the chat. Lancaster Farming. I'm watching her right now, Mama Gwen says. Kendra says, not itchy like mohair. Mama Gwen says, the fluff on them is so big, she's pulling out little tops of it as she goes. There it is, sitting there sleeping.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
No puppy pad needed.
Angora rabbits are so beautiful.
It's okay, Sally. She says, I'm sorry, I am cooking.
Oh, yeah, that's okay, Sally.
Oh, hi, Dawn Aaron. Welcome in.
Hey, Dawn.
Barry says, in Ireland, sheep's wool is hardly used for anything, so farmers and gardeners use it on their gardens to help protect plants. As it breaks down, it puts nitrogen into the soil.
I remember you saying that. I think that's really cool. I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, there's tons of different fibers. They even have something called rose fiber now that I saw, and then there's some kind of other cellulose fiber, kind of like bamboo, and
there's pineapple, banana. I mean,
yeah.
apparently,
well, I'm trying to think what mohair
steel
sells.
fiber, like steel. Bridget has some.
Oh, Kendra says mohair comes from Angora goats. I didn't know that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So mohair is goat. So the name of their shop is Goat More.
Mm-hmm. And more.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dawn. Dawn Aaron says, love your yarn, Crystal and Katie.
Thanks, Dawn. You too. All your stuff.
Wish our scraps of acrylic yarn would work for the soil. I know, right? I used to save a lot of the snips, like tails that would be like this long or whatever, and I'd save them and I'd stuff them in projects. Like I'd make a pillow and put that as stuffing in there with polyfill.
I think that's a great idea, to be honest. Oh, shoot.
Welcome back, GrannyDee. She says, howdy again. I was in here at the beginning and then squirreled. So just got back. Hey again, Crystal. Hey, Katie. Howdy, y'all.
Hey, GrannyDee. I love squirreling. Feels good.
Lancaster Farms. Thank you, Mama Gwen. I'll look them up. Oh, farming. Lancaster Farming. Hey, Hook and Good Creations. Tina, welcome in.
Hey, Tina.
Were you the one that said you were in Texas? I don't even know how to pronounce that. GrannyDee says, have any of you ever had or touched Quivet or Vicuna. Just wondered, as both are quite pricey. Never even heard of them. Have you?
No.
I'm going to have to write them down so I can look them up. Oh, you're in Arizona. I don't remember who came in the other day and said they were in Texas. I'm sorry, Tina.
How do you spell those?
One of them is Q-I-V-E-T and V-I-C-U-N-A. And the N has a little squiggly on top of it.
I wonder if if they're types of wool.
Oh, Terry. Hi, Terry. She says Vicuna is like a llama.
Okay. Hi, Terry.
Me either. I'd love to at least touch them, GrannyDee says.
GrannyDee, are you ever, is there ever a fiber festival anywhere near you?
Quivet is not an Alaska underbelly fur. What? Deborah. Did Deborah Richardson come in?
Deborah?
She said, hello, Deborah. I don't see her.
Do you notice that I'm using one of my 3D printed bobbins, Crystal?
Oh, yeah, now I can kind of tell.
As opposed to one of these suckers.
The wooden ones, yeah.
Yeah, which I love them. I love the wooden ones, but I'm so excited that these are working.
Oh, Sally says Quivet is the wool from musk ox, mostly in Alaska and Canada.
Ah!
And then Terry also says Quivet is the underbelly of muskox.
I'll have to ask my sister if she's ever, because she's up in Canada and spins, so I wonder if she's ever had a chance to get her hands on any of that Quivet.
Sally says it is extremely expensive. Wow. Terry says someone had those on sale. Even on sale, it was pricey.
Yeah.
Oh, a muskox is a double-coated animal. So how about bison fur, Kendra says?
I've heard that bison is actually quite soft. I think I figured it would be coarser, but.
Bye, Marianne. Have a good evening. Yarn, not fur, Kendra
Bye,
says.
Marianne.
So bison yarn, like, you know, the fur spun up to make the yarn. If the yarn would be soft. And GrannyDee says, not that I'm aware of, Katie. I'm curious if we have one in Texas anywhere.
Oh, I would hope so. Just not sure how close to you it would be.
Yeah,
well,
probably.
you know, the
They do.
names of the Mohair and More couple is, I'm blanking on their names right now, but they would be they would be able to tell you, I bet, if there was any fiber festivals around you. I would think that they would have a booth at one if there was.
There's two that I'm seeing, or maybe three. Okay, so there is Texas Fleece and Fiber Festival.
Okay.
I don't know when that one is. And then it says East Texas Fiber Festival, March 28th through the 9th, 2025. And then it gives a website. And then there is DFW, which is Dallas Fort Worth Fiber Festival, which is September 19th through the 21st of this year.
Hey.
Let's see this first one.
Gosh. Ouch.
This is Texas Fleece and Fiber Festival, celebrating 36 years of fleece and fiber art. Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 9 to 6, Sunday 9 to 3, October 24th, 25th, and 26th of this year.
I want to go.
It just does not say where the location is. Register for a class. I don't want to register for a class.
Oh, yes, you do.
Herville? Where the heck is that?
Ooh,
I'm
yay,
not familiar
Amazon.
with this town. Well, I might bookmark this page and come back and look. I know one of them is Dallas Fort Worth. That's about a 3.5 hour drive, I think.
Ooh, fun road trip. Ooh, I love how that kind of faded into the maroon.
Let's see where this one's at. This one is March 27th, 28th, 2026, Canton, Texas. I don't know where that is either. There's like several. I know where Irving is, but that's also up towards Dallas. Huh. All right, get back to the chat so I can see everything here. Welcome in, Great Granny C.
Hey, Great Granny C.
Terry says, where is Chuck? Drop goat, get Angora rabbit, shear every 3 to 4 months. Start building those cages. Wow. Okay, Kendra says Vicuna is $265 for 25 grams.
What?
Quivet.
What?
Quivet is $150 for 28 grams. It was Windy Moon Farms with the Quivet, etc. Ah. Jen says there's a Vicuna farm in Bramer, Missouri.
In Brainerd?
She typed out Bramer, Braymer.
Huh.
I don't know if that was a typo.
Oh, maybe. No, there might be a place like that.
Huh. Interesting. Well, It says other Texas fiber shows. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here listed. But one
Yeah,
said
I would
2026.
think that Texas would have a good, I mean, you know, it's so big. I would imagine that you would have a good number of fiber festival choices. Maybe not super close by, but in Texas
Port
nonetheless.
Aransas? That must be down at the coastline or something, because that's Port Royal Ocean Resort and Conference Center, but it was in February. But the admission is free. Become a vendor at the 2026 Yellow Rose on the Coast. Huh.
I've been wanting to see if there are any markets around here, you know, where it's like it's not super expensive to pay for like a booth spot, but I don't know. I don't hear about them. I mean, it's the kind of thing I'd like to go to also, you know. I love little craft fairs and markets and stuff like that, but I kind of want to look into that and see. I just don't know if I could ever have enough yarn spun for something like that, or if there is a market for hand spun yarn here in St. Louis. You know, I don't know, but I'm kind of interested in looking into it.
Hi, Karen JSP. She says, hi, everyone. Have a friend that has Angora rabbits and goats. Are Angora goats equal cashmere? And she says,
Karen
looking as
JSP.
I drive. Aw, thank you so much, Denise Lee. Got you down. Thank you very much. Now I do want to try Angora rabbit, but I would have to save up for that to get it from Mohair and More, because I am not paying $30 for 4 ounces.
You should, next time you go in there in person, you should ask them for a little sample.
Yeah.
Like I've considered, I've seen a lot of shops on Etsy that sell little fiber sampler packs that have, you know, a bunch of different types of wool and like 1 ounce of each type. But that way you can feel it and try it. Instead of you know, because what if you don't like it and then you've got like 4 ounces or whatever of this? Not that in this community you couldn't, you know, someone couldn't buy it from you. I don't know. Yeah,
true.
They've just been so generous.
That price, I'd have to keep it for myself, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, especially because for both of us,
there's spend it like lace weight to get enough to do something.
You could just sit there and pick each individual fiber out and then just tie little tiny knots and just string it like that. So then you'd have like, you don't even have to spin it. You can just tie each fiber hair together.
That's very true. Sally says, Crystal, this is when you blend Angora with the wool.
Yeah.
Make it go further. I got it.
Yeah. And you know, like alpaca, I know it a little goes a long way, you know, both in how warm it can be, but also in how it feels.
Yeah. Welcome in, Dawn and Hala.
Hi, Dawn and Hala.
And Granny D has been a member for 23 months. She
Woo!
says big squishy hugs. Oh, Terry says they have sales also Black Friday, I think, at Windy Moon for sure.
Mm.
I'm trying to turn my other phone on. It's over here charging, so I can do the entry giveaway here in a minute. And when I sat down to do the live, it was dead. So I had to turn it back on. I don't know what its percentage of charging is at. So.
Hey, would you mind if I really quickly went and grabbed the yarns that I have spun to show you guys right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, hang on. Just in case anyone wants to see some yarn.
Somebody said that earlier, Dawn and Hala. I did not know that. And wool from Angora goats is called mohair. I did not know that. And when they said that earlier, I was talking about the shop that I get the wool from. Most of the time it's called mohair and more. And I was like, goats and more? I thought that was kind of funny. What are you at? 91%. Oh, can't even get it to unplug it. Oh. There we go. Never even realized that this phone died. I left it sitting here and unsupported SD card. There was a chance of rain in a little while, so I went ahead and closed that window out there.
Oh my God, I just stubbed my toe
Uh-oh.
so badly. Ouch.
Oh no.
Woo, that hurt. I wanted to scream.
Terry is asking Barry, Storms, Radios, and Cats, did you know they are using drones at HOA housing rentals? I don't know if Barry is still here or not, but.
Using what?
Drones.
Oh, that is not what I heard.
At the HOA housing rentals.
I had my yarn in the same tote that I have some yarn that I bought from Mama G. And so all my yarn smells really good right now because she puts in those things that color absorbing sheets with her yarn that smell really delicious. And so now all my yarn smells really good.
Karen JSP says, got some roving at Carolina Fiber Fest, mix of mohair, I think, and Angora. Would you like the farm name? Can go look it up when home. $4 to $5, $50 per ounce. Or
Wow.
to $5.50 per ounce. Yeah, just when you get a chance,
Cool.
yeah, send me the name.
I always like to learn about new fiber places.
Yeah. Barry says, yes, I had heard they were doing that, but it is invasion of privacy. Yes, it is. Oh, no, go ahead, Barry. He says, sorry, my ex-sis-in-law is telling me some stuff that is pretty important. We understand. That's fine, Karen. Just whenever you get home, just send me an email and that'd be great. No rush at all.
Okay. I don't know. Can you see it? This one?
Let me make you bigger. Ah!
Okay.
There. Oh yeah. That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? That one turned out real nice, I think. This was a Fat Cat Knits. No, this was a Furbeck Fibers. I was wrong. Polworth, 80% superwash Polworth and 20% nylon. And it's about a sport DK, and it came out to about 215 yards. But that's the ones that I'm showing you are the ones that are available. But and then there's this one is kind of the colorway is kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's just, yeah, I don't know what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of something. But this was actually a set of 4 mini 1 ounce braids that just, were meant to be spun mix and match type of thing. And I kind of like how it reminds me of like the 80s.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And this one is Punta Arenas wool. It comes from Punta Arenas, Chile. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, I kind of liked those colors.
Dina says, love that, Katie. Roseann says, pretty. Barry says, pretty color combo. Great Granny C says, beautiful. Sally says, lovely. When you were showing the first one. And then Great Granny C says, like the color combo. Sally says, yummy. Karen just deleted her message, so I don't know what she meant on the second one that you showed. But Dina wants to know what your prices are, like what you charge.
I mean, it kind of depends on the fiber. It depends on the yardage. I have some of these are like $30, some are $45. I have them, actually all of them are listed on Mercari.
Yeah. She sells her yarn on Mercari. GrannyDee says, ooh, love the base and colors.
Yeah.
Flower Tammy says, pretty, very pretty.
Thank you. And then there's this one, which is just so incredibly soft. I don't know.
And all of hers are double ply. She plies her yarn. I don't.
Yeah, they're either
it's a
double
little more
ply or
pricey.
chain plied.
That one turned out pretty.
This one's super wash. That's why it's so softy. But this one is, I think this one is 30 because I only got like 213 yards out of it. But it's a super wash merino and a double ply, and I would say about a sport weight. Sorry, I just have 2 more to show you. This is a super, I don't know if you can see the sparkle.
Yes.
In it. Honestly, from far away, it's kind of like, what color is that? Like, or color, it's weird, but maybe you can see the, this one I spun from the fold because it was super thin stripes of color. So it's very Halloween-y.
GrannyDee is in love with the first tank you showed, and Karen JSP said, I was trying for 60s tweedy. Like, I think she means flannel jacket or like
Oh,
a
yeah. Yes. This
pretty
one,
color
Granny
mix.
D?
Yeah, I think that's the one that GrannyDee's in love with.
Yeah, that one turned out super pretty. I'm not sure what that one reminds me of either, but it does. And then here's the last one that I have. And this is another one that was a set of 4 mini hanks. And it's the Punta Arenas wool. I have forgotten how to open an organza bag, apparently. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that one's pretty.
Yeah, I always enjoy these fun, bright colors. This one, 290 yards. I ran out of my
Roseann
tag.
likes that one.
Huh?
Roseann Alexander like that one.
Oh,
Exclamation on each side of that comment.
Thanks. Well,
Jen says pretty. Arrow Lover Margie says they're all beautiful. Terry, a double ply. Okay, you know, when I spin my yarn, it's called a single. Now, when you take 2 singles and spin them together, it makes 2 strands wrap around each other. That is a double ply.
come follow me over on Mercari, you guys, because like if a yarn sits there for a little while and isn't selling, like I actually 2 of my yarns that are on there now, I just they were listed for 45 and now they're listed for 40. So the price does go down sometimes, and I do offer free shipping, and but that way it's, you can just keep up with what I'm doing too. I've had people reach out to me on Mercari, send me offers, and I've accepted offers. I mean, as long as it's not like crazy, but
And I got an email the other day. It said 11% now $5 off from one of your yarns.
yes. Yeah, because I just lowered the price to 40 from 45.
And it notified me. I'm gonna try to see if I can load. Don't know if it's gonna load or.
Do you want to see the yarn that I spun for you, Crystal?
You never showed me yet.
I know.
If you really want to.
I mean, you've waited this long, I guess, so maybe we should just have it be a surprise when you get it.
That too. It's fine either way. For some reason, it is not loading Mercari at all on this computer.
And even though, and it's hard to apparently, like, it's in the search, they can't find me when they put in Katie's Been Yarnified. But if you type in hand spun yarn, you should be able to find, like, see one of those yarns and in there. And
I have it saved somewhere. I have it saved since both of my phones use Chrome. it should have kept the bookmark. So let me see if it.
Yeah, if you got notified of the price changing, then you're definitely following me.
I found it.
Crystal,
I might be
I
able
have your
to.
yarn.
Processing.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you
Yes.
ready, girl?
Let me make it bigger. Hold on, so people can see it. Okay.
All right, so it is merino, baby llama, stellina, and nylon.
Oh, I love it. All my colors.
So one of these days, I will send it to you. This is Crystal's Christmas present, by the way.
Which
Well,
it will soon be my birthday present.
No, I am not doing that. Actually, yeah, we are getting really close. But anyway.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's very soft. I hope you like it when you get it in your hands.
Oh. Yeah, almost Christmas in July, Arrow says.
Yeah, Christmas in July, like Hallmark.
All right, I do have her thing pulled up. Now, if I can only get to YouTube and no, it was actually supposed to, it was in my Christmas box that she has not sent me for 2024. So,
yes. But there have been things added to the box because it hasn't been sent. So there's that.
Oh, Arrow Lover goes, it's beautiful. Blue.
Oh, cute.
GrannyDee says, that's lovely. Denise Lee says, wow, beautiful. Flower Tammy says, very gorgeous. Roseann says, wow. Kendra says, wow, love it. Great Granny C, that is beautiful.
You
Jen
guys are
says,
so
gorgeous.
sweet.
Which is softer, 19.5 or 23.5 on the merino? 19.5. The lower number, like, say you start at 40 and go down. The lower the number is, the softer it's going to be. But the more chance you might, like I spin normally the 23 micron, but 19.5 is even softer than the 23. The 23 is softer than 30 for sure. When you get in the 30s, it's a little bit more on the rough side.
Yep. Can be a little grippy.
Katie, Sally says, love the spin as well. And then Kendra says she'll ship it quicker if you send Katie a jar of Miracle Whip.
Kendra. Oh my gosh. Blasphemy.
All right, I am fixing to post Katie's Macari's. Hold on.
Oh, thank you, Crystal.
Katie's been yarnified, her Macari shop.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate everyone's kindness and the support, and it's just it's kind of been cool to see, like, you know, to all of a sudden see it's like, oh, someone, like, I'll see a new follower that, you know, from someone on the YouTube community, and it's just, I don't know, it's just sweet, and I just appreciate, I mean, and there's different ways of supporting people, you know what I mean? Like, you can support people and not necessarily buy things from them, and support them in other ways, and all kinds of support is so meaningful.
I spelled it wrong and I was trying to go back. I think y'all will know what I mean. So here we go.
I do post occasionally my Mercari link on my Facebook page too, and if I remember.
Good. Okay, I think that was just thunder.
Oh.
I'm hoping.
I didn't hear anything.
Were
you expecting a storm?
Katie. Yeah, It was supposed to rain around like 7 or 8, but it only was like 60% chance. Kendra says, love you, Katie.
Oh, love you too.
Let me go look and make sure that was not, I know Mama went out to wash the car. Hold on.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Okay.
Well, if Mama's washing the car, then you know it's gonna rain, because that always happens. Anytime I wash my car, then it rains.
Okay. Yep, it was thunder, and Mama was out there washing the car. Go figure.
Yeah, well, it's her fault then. If she decided not to wash the car, it wouldn't have rained.
Well, it was planning on rain anyway. All right, let's go ahead and do the entry giveaway real quick, because I actually have to go to feed Violetta's cats. They had to go
that's right. That's right.
Before the rain comes. So yeah, I don't want to be coming back home in the rain.
No.
All right. I went to the wrong thing. There we go.
Ooh, I'm stuck.
I've never used Mercari either, Jen. But Jen just started following you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do yourself a favor and don't, I mean, Mercari, I feel like I've heard some tales about Mercari as far as scams, no more than like Facebook Marketplace or any of those other places. However, I have had no issues with, Mercari has a lot of people sell, destash their yarn on there. And so if you have a hard time not wanting to buy yarn, then don't go look at all the destashed yarn, because man, it's tempting.
Kendra, no, not in the lightning. Maybe if it was just regular rain, yes. She goes, Crystal, you could dance in the rain. Not if there's lightning. No. All right, our keyword is going to be happy. Happy, Happy. Jen says, good to know, Katie. Thanks.
Welcome. Sorry.
Hi, Summer.
Someone come in?
Summer.
Oh, hi, Summer.
Is there a stop raining dance? I have no idea. We got 15. about 2 minutes, I think my alarm is going to go off again. Dang, that one kind of went on for a little bit. Been here lurking for a bit. Oh, well, thank you, Summer. We're at 17. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife.
I love that song.
Okay, we got 18.
Now I have that song stuck in my head. That song always makes me think of the movie Mermaid. I think it was with Cher and Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
Did you ever see
We're up
that?
to 19. I think so.
Crystal's alarm.
If I don't set an alarm for me to take my medicine, I will forget. Like last night, I had taken my other medicines. I take fish oil and a vitamin D3 and 2 other things at usually, 2, 3 in the afternoon. I forgot and ate late and took it at 5. Or no, it was almost 6. And I take this other medicine at 6:30. And I said, okay, I'm going to snooze the alarm, take it at 7, 9 o'clock. Here comes 9 p.m. And I was like, crap, I forgot the medicine because I turned the alarm off. So, and then it also interrupted my sleep last night because I took it too late.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a pain.
Joe says, I've been in the bushes listening to all the love being shared. It's been a very emotionally happy day for me. Aw.
And who is that?
GanniJo.
Oh, that's wonderful, GanniJo. You deserve that.
We're up to 19.
I mean, everybody does, but
yeah. Think that's probably it. So
good luck, everyone.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, welcome in, Mary Hain.
Hey, Mary Hain.
We went up to 20. You got in just in time.
Oh, good.
All right. So sorry if anybody gets in late, but we've got to get going. So good luck, everybody. Here we go. Plus, we don't want power to go out if the thunder.
Yeah, and it would be nice if
GrannyDee.
Oh, good job, or congrats, GrannyDee. It would be nice if you could get over there and back before the storms.
Yeah. All right, next entry winner. Crystal has weather, etc. Well, I wouldn't mind if we have weather. Congrats, Jen.
Congrats, Jen.
I just have to go somewhere in it. I just don't want to be walking back in thunderstorms. Congrats, Jen.
Ooh.
All right, next one. Good luck. Kendra.
Congrats, Kendra.
Right, next. Good luck. Roseann Alexander.
Awesome, Roseann. That one's cute.
Congrats, Roseann. All right, last one for the night. Good luck. Arrow Lover, Margie. Warning, screaming
Awesome.
goat.
Congrats, Margie.
All right. Congrats to GrannyDee, Jen's Hobby Nook, Kendra Lutz, Roseann Alexander, and Arrow Lover. You each get 2 entries.
Congrats, ladies.
Monthly giveaway. Almost dropped my pen. All
Thank
righty,
you so
everyone.
much for everyone for coming and hanging out
Yes.
with us.
I hope y'all have a good night. Hi, Jessica. And Saturday I got to do another drawing. So I think it was on yesterday's video, Yarny Talk Thursday. So if you haven't yet, go watch Yarny Talk Thursday, and there's a entry giveaway put in there too. So alrighty, well, thank y'all everybody for being here with us for the sit and spin. And next month's sit and spin, it will be us and Bridget. So
awesome.
Barry wants to, his ex-sister-in-law wants to know who these ladies I am watching. Hi.
Hi.
Bye. All righty, everyone. Thank y'all, and I hope
Bye.
y'all have
Love
a
you
wonderful
guys.
weekend. We love you, and stay safe and take care. Bye, y'all.